This is the story of a rare American find. How one family came together through adversity and discovered something beautiful, something unique, and something that can only be found in one place on the planet. This is Oregon Peach Opal. One of the most beautiful states I visited in the USA is Oregon, and you can see why. It's an area of absolute outstanding natural beauty. And it was right here, just a year or two ago, that a brand new variety of one of the world's most beloved gemstones, opal, was discovered. It has not been found anywhere else in the world, and it's right here that we are bringing you Oregon Peach Opal from. And this color opal has been discovered nowhere else on the planet apart from right here. And the story of this gemstone all starts out with a very interesting gentleman called Troy Newman.
I'm Troy Newman. I'm the miner that was lucky enough to discover Oregon Peach Opal. There's no other opal this color. It's unique looking. We haven't found it anywhere else on Earth, and it's right here in Oregon, USA. I'm always looking at rock formations and the way the minerals and the colorations on the mountain sides. I get sidetracked, stop and have to go look. You know, everyone's always, oh look, there's Starbucks, or oh look, there's this store I want to see. I see mountains and I see the rocks on them, and that's where I need to go.
Our company consists of Troy, the owner, his son Shay, his daughter Shanley, and our good friend Brian. I mine and do all the office work as well. I remember Troy coming home with some peach opal, and I thought it was one of the most beautiful rocks I've ever seen in my life.
I've been mining with my father since I was a little kid. Yeah, mining's definitely in my blood. The first time I ever went digging with my dad, I thought it was the hardest thing I'd ever done. But it's very rewarding, so it makes it entertaining.
Now, this all began with my great-grandfather. From there, my grandfather, he's mined gold. He worked on Hoover Dam. You know, then my father stuck in his blood, and so I was raised that way. I guess it was about 2007, 2008 when the housing thing really, the recession and the housing crisis really affected me personally. I lost my home, I lost my cars, my business. Moved up to Oregon. I started prospecting. That's how we came across Peach Opal. It's more than just a gemstone to us. It's becoming part of our family.
Troy is the kind of man that has a tough exterior, but deep down inside, he has the biggest heart of any man I've ever met in my life. He would give the shirt off of his back for his children or me, and he would go without so that we would have, for sure. Make me cry. I've never been with a man that treats me so kind, you know.
She's my moral support. She's the love of my life. There's really no words how awesome it is. It's working with her every day, building this company together. It's a dream come true.
One of the main reasons why Oregon Peach Opal is poised to be huge in the gemstone industry is simply because it is absolutely beautiful. One of the other major reasons, though, is because it's naturally colored. Now, that is a massive deal. Most gemstones, as we know, are colored through enhancement. That's not a bad thing. In fact, it's fine. It makes all gemstones affordable, and it means we can all own more jewelry. But when a gemstone exhibits a color as magnificent as this, and that color is natural, that's a really big deal. And that's one of the fundamental reasons why you absolutely need to get Oregon Peach Opal in your collection.
I think Peach Opal, it's a very creamy color, and it also gives me a sense of like a relaxing feeling. It's not too much either, and yeah, it's really beautiful.
There's really nothing else out there like this. People always want to touch it when it's polished. It's very feminine.
I don't know anyone else in the world who has it. The color's exquisite.
Peach opal is very scarce, and it can't be found anywhere else to date in the world, but right here in Oregon in the US. There's no guarantee that there's that much more peach opal up on this mountain. We're not sure how long this deposit will last. This could be my last season. We don't know. The truth is, we have no idea how much there is.
I love Oregon. And Oregon's roughly the same size as the UK. And just think about this for a moment, because out of that whole landmass, and out of the whole of the mine where this gemstone comes from, there is only one small half-an-acre area where we bring you this particular color. Opal is a rock star gemstone, right? And who's your favorite rock band? Let's say it's the Beatles. Finding Oregon Peach Opal is equivalent to finding a brand new album from the Beatles that has laid undiscovered for years.
Living in this part of Oregon, which is called the Outback, it's very remote, is my dream kind of place, you know? I'm an outside guy. Outdoors is everything. It keeps me happy. When you're in the mine and you've got the tools in hand and you're picking away, the sun's beating down on you, it reminds me that this world isn't all just city. It still is, part of America is still wild, and we live in one of the wildest areas in the continental United States. Peach Opal is mined in Oregon by an American family. It's an all-American gemstone.
Mining responsibly is really important to us because we love the environment. We don't want to hurt the environment. We try to leave it better than we find it. We remove trash. We use low impact tools. We don't have any heavy equipment in there.
We hand mine, literally picks, shovels, wheelbarrows. We're mining gemstones, so hand mining is more proficient and gets a better quality stone out of the ground. We dig very small open pit holes, which are backfilled when we're done with them with the material that came out. Depending on where we're mining, it will get either sprinkled with brush seed or we'll actually plant seedlings and bring her back to where she used to be.
We've already seen trees growing back in places we've mined before.
We reseed the area so grasses and plants can grow again, native to that area. And I'm also looking into flowers to help promote the bee populations near our mines.
This is the now infamous Outlaw Rocks, although you wouldn't tell by the outside. They like to keep it on the down low. This is Brian and Shay. They're washing down some of the rough that came off the mountain only a couple of days ago. Come inside. So this is where all the rough is processed after it comes down from the mine. And as you can see, this is a proper workshop. Come over here, this is really interesting. Now, Troy's over there busily sorting through some of the rough. How you doing, Troy?
Good, how are you?
All right, make sure you get the best for us, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Now, if you look at these 3 tubs at the back, and if you were to times that by 10, so 30 of those tubs, that would represent over 2 months' worth of back-breaking work at the mine up the mountain. And this is the standard grade that you see, this lovely sort of strawberry ice cream pink colour. That's by far the majority of the colour that comes off the mountain. But what you want to see, mind the lamp, is this. This is the AAA grade. These 2 tubs weigh about 100 kilos between them. And this is the finest 5% from those 30 tubs that came off the mountain with over 2 months' worth of work. And this colour is the colour that we here at Shop LC are going to bring to you.
When you're in the mine and you're picking away and the sun's beating down on you and you're feeling like you just want to go home, put that pick in the ground that one last time, and you turn over that chunk of material and you see that pink that you've been looking for all day and it finally shows up, there's just a surge of adrenaline. It's an awesome feeling. Fist-sized peach opal. Not too many people, That gave me a rush. And the next thing you know, you're working till dark. And you were tired and exhausted, but all of a sudden you got all this energy. Your enthusiasm is peaked, and you're like, the sun's starting to go down. Oh, damn, I gotta go home.
When you look at Oregon Peach Opal, remember that this is truly an all-American gemstone discovered by an all-American family who persevered through the tough times because they believed that all their hard work would eventually be rewarded.
Yeah, I think Outlaw Rocks is living the American dream. I mean, the American dream is all about trying to make it big with nothing. We've been successful at trying to find a new mineral, and there's nothing more you could hope for. The American dream, it's always taking something and trying to make it big.
The American dream to me means freedom. That means I have the freedom to go out on this public land and locate a mineral source, lay down a claim, and then the hard work comes, because the American dream doesn't come at no cost. It's not free, it just doesn't arrive here. You have to work for it. It's the freedom you have to do that work, to me, is the American dream. And that's what we do. We go up and we use that, we go out there, we put the work in, and we live that dream.